Guys, welcome back. Orphanage, how's your week been? Mine's been good. So, I've been watching uh all the Indiana Jones movies. And that is today's video. Because I literally have watched all of them. Now, I know there's only 5, so that's not a lot. But I watched 3 movies one day. In one day, well, technically 3.5, because I couldn't finish the 5th movie. And then I finished the 5th one today. I finished the first movie 2 days ago, as of recording this. Yeah, because today is November 25th. And I have a list here. Worst to best, my opinions. I don't know if this will be controversial, unpopular, or if this is a popular pick. And I don't really dislike any of the movies, really. Some I prefer. So if you really like one movie over another, that's fine by me. That's just my opinion. It's my opinion. It's your opinion. It's not illegal to have different opinions. And second of all, be respectful about it, please. Like and subscribe, I guess. Worst to best. Spoilers. So if you've not seen any of these movies, there are spoilers. Honestly, I could probably rewatch any of these movies. Not gonna lie to you guys. I watched it and I thought, yeah, they're pretty rewatchable. But my least favorite one, and I know this may be not a great take. Well, not really. Let me take that back. It's the new one, Dial of Destiny. Now, I know a lot of people really don't like this movie. Some people said, some guy gave it a 3 out of 10, which is really bad. Well, that's not god-awful, but that's bad. 44 from critics, last I've seen. And a 1 out of 5 from YouTubers. So, hold on. Had like a hangnail or whatever. Those things suck. Let me get a drink of Coke. So, Dial of Destiny, okay, so it has a pretty bad reputation. I really didn't dislike it that much. It's my least favorite, easily. It's because of the girl. I can't even remember her name. It's Indian that, like, you know how Indiana Jones, he really has a lot of girl characters. Well, you know, like a lot of female protagonists. Although he's the main protagonist, that's like the second main protagonist. Well, in this one, she's not really great. Not even that good. Not god-awful, but not just good. You could kind of tell if it's CGI in some areas. Like I know that I'm gonna take a guess to say the other movies have CGI. Maybe not. I don't actually know. Well, I'm gonna assume some of them have CGI, if not all of them have CGI. But this one's so noticeable, and it's like, this is a 2023 movie. If I'm seeing it, if I'm watching this movie, I'm saying, yeah, that looks fake, then we have an issue. And I know, now I don't suspect it to look the best of the best of the best thing I've ever going to see in my life. But come on, I don't want it to look fake. Even the older movies look more real than this. The movie, well, not for the most part. This movie, well, for a few parts, this movie does not look great. It looks fake. Indiana Jones, although I like him, Harrison Ford, once again, rules as him. He's so good. It's just his fighting, really. It's not impressive. It's just kind of tame in this movie. The villains go out really bad. They just crash. When they time travel, that's, wow. That's a lot of weird. They time travel and literally they're fighting on a plane or something, or they're, because they're in BC, and and the plane gets shot down and they die. Yep, the main antagonist like that. Indiana Jones just fight scenes kind of lame. Like, it just feels... like, when you see Indy fight, it's just slow, like, kind of dull. Now, I understand that Harrison Ford at the time of this making this movie was like 80 to 81. I understand that, but he just the other movies just when it comes to action is awesome. Even the fourth movie, and he was 66, I believe, and he was awesome in action scenes. And this one, he's kind of not really that good in my opinion. Kind of walks to get to places like a. Don't mean to sound rude to these kind of people, like an old guy. I understand that he's old, but like, it just sucks, man. I get it though, but it's not his fault. I don't blame Harrison Ford, obviously. So, but I just don't like the fighting that much in this movie. I really did not like him wanting to stay back in the past. Like, there's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason. There's no reason why does he want to stay in the past so much? I have no idea. He just wants to. And oh yeah, when I go back to the fighting, it just seemed very slow, kind of not terrible, but kind of dull. Although I will say, when Indiana Jones got that whip and he's like, "Stay back!" and they're at like this casino looking place, and then they all just pull out like miniguns. That is a funny scene. Saw the trailer in theaters one time for that movie. Saw that scene, I was laughing. I said, "It's such a funny scene." And him, when he's looking at his like girlfriend, I think, or wife. I like how he puts like a magnet in front of her face. He's like looking at it, kind of looking sad, and then you just see him when he like just put a magnet in front of her face. That's pretty funny. I thought that was actually funny. Uh, I didn't really care for the villains. Like I said, they go out lame. This one black lady, no, just the characters. The villains just aren't that great. There's one villain is okay. It could be pretty cool if he did a little more. And that's the main villain. He could have been really cool. I mean, he does look intimidating. I do like his look. So is this a bad movie? To many, it's terrible or bad. But to me, I don't know. I don't dislike it. It's fine. Not a bad movie. I could totally rewatch it. The fourth movie, and it's by Disney. Oh, voice crack. So, if you really don't like Disney nowadays, then that ain't gonna change your opinion, I guarantee. Not trying to say don't watch this movie. Not trying to scare you from watching this movie. But, you know. Number 4 is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Yeah, the fourth one. Oh yeah, 4-4. Huh. Matches. No. Oh, even fifth one does too. Nice. Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls is really overhated. People are saying this is a so bad movie. This is like a terrible, really bad movie. It's not even that bad. You're gonna tell me this is the worst thing you've ever seen? Yeah, right. Aliens, I get. Yeah, no. No. They have aliens in this movie. Like, its head can, like, get magnets and scare giant ants away. And, and then they see aliens, and the villains just stare at the aliens and die. I think so, anyways. And then you got this backstabber at the beginning of the movie. Then he becomes, like, an ally. And then he's just a backstabber again. Yeah, didn't see that one coming. Wink. They literally played the same card. Think you're gonna fool me once, can't fool me twice. With that, well, at least with that play, anyways, or trick. Indiana Jones I think he's pretty funny in this movie. Like, I don't think he's unfunny in the other movies, but he's funny in this one. There's oh yeah, there's like these people in this like cave or like inside statues that come out and attack them. No, that just is kind of dumb in my opinion. So is the alien thing. It's not horrible. Like the idea, it's okay. I could tolerate it, but I'm gonna tell you that's not really very good. The alien thing, okay, I can. That's fine by me. I mean, we've seen some crazy stuff in this series, anyways. But those guys in Stonewalls that come out, no, that's just dumb. I'm sorry. I can't do that. It's just stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just dumb. I just don't like it. It's just silly looking. Just just makes me laugh more than be intimidated. That one crazy guy who like loses his brain or something, or can uh not really think good until the end of the movie. He's good. Indiana Jones' son is good. His son, yeah. Action scenes are really good. Indiana or Harrison Ford can prove at like 66 he could still whoop somebody. That doesn't really hold up in the new movie, unfortunately. And hey, I don't even think we got a big buff guy. And a few of these movies. Oh wait, yeah, we did. So usually, I don't know why Indiana Jones series likes to do this, but there's usually like this one really buff guy. I think there's one movie that there's not a big buff guy, and maybe it's Last Crusade actually. So, yeah, unless there was, and I can't remember. Yeah, Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, good movie. You know, alien stuff, okay. Nah, I could tolerate that. Action's good. Acting is good. It's funny too, the movie. Um, it's just a good movie. How is this a terrible movie? I have no idea. What are people thinking, guys? Come on, you're gonna tell me this is the worst movie or like a 2 out of 10? No, there's no way. It's not that bad. It's not a masterpiece, but it's not that bad. Yeah, and hey, at least it had better action, but more likable characters, more funny, and it looked better. And it didn't look fake unlike that unlike this new movie that I was just talking about. I know I've been trashing on that movie, but it's not bad. I don't even dislike the new movie that much. It's okay. The new movie, I guess. That I've already talked about. Number 3 is the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I know a lot of people really like this movie. I like it too. You know, don't get me wrong, I like it. The boulder scene, awesome. The opening is really good. The music, I know the music theme is in like all the other movies, but it started it. This is this movie that started the series, so you got to give it credit for that. Credit to John Williams because he is really good. Pretty sure he makes Star Wars music too, if I'm correct. He really did good in this film, and it shows how good it was because a lot of people just know that theme song, the dun 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 dun. Dun. A lot of people know that. The fight scene, one fight scene where the guy is hold on. So the one guy with the sword, he's like swinging around, and Indiana is like just shoots him. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I just love it. I love how, usually when a guy with a sword, oh, we're gonna have an epic fight. I love how Indiana's just like, no. Oh wait, no. Just, it's so good. Uh, Another interruption. Sorry. This movie's just really good. The villains, I like. Man, they could have been a little better. That one guy in the black hat, although I will say, that death scene, oh, good grief, that's horrible. Not horrible looking, just, it's really cool, but like, just seeing that happen to somebody, oh, it's bad. That would be terrible in real life to happen to somebody. It's such a good death scene, but thinking about how that feels, oh, that's such a terrible way to go. With those ghosts appearing and stuff, or all they have to do is like, okay. Okay, maybe we can stop getting interruptions from, somebody. Uh, you know, and stuff like the ghosts are pretty cool. All they had to do was just, well, here's the thing. All they had to do was just give them the thing. Think about it. If Indiana Jones just gave it to them, and they just looked at it, they all would have died, right? When the villains looked at it, they died. Their face melted. So that's all they had to do. They didn't even have to go through this, right? That's all they did was they got tied up and they closed their eyes, and then because the villains had the things, then they all died. It's like, and oh yeah, the villains in the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and they're okay. The villains in this one, I like. Maybe not the black guy or the guy in a black outfit, I think, or the black hat. He's okay, I guess. I mean, like, he's just not in the movie, in my opinion, much. So he really doesn't do anything. Oh, so yeah, yeah, that's all I got. Pretty iconic scenes. Oh yeah, the girl Martha, she's in this movie. This is where she started. This was also Indiana Jones started. And then she appeared in Kingdom of Crystal Skull and Dial of Destiny. Pretty cool. Next is Last Crusade. First off, this is a funny movie. Him reacting to his dad. Oh, it's so funny. It's really funny. In this movie, it is so funny. His dad is such a good character. I'm pretty sure they go drink blood. Yeah, they drink blood or something. Indy does, at least, from this night. One of the villains they just get a bad pick. They just pick something that's really gold and shiny. Like, let's say this. Yeah, well, it's not really gold, but like, they take it, get this in water, then they, and then his face just, like, deforms. While Indiana does this, and he's good. Huh. Nice example for me, I guess. Well, they drank water instead of McDonald's Coke, but, Or was it blood? Pretty sure didn't he drink blood in one movie? Oh, wait, that's another movie. Whoops, I am sorry. In this movie, he does not drink blood. In another Indiana Jones movie, he does. His dad is just funny, though. And I think the actor who played him is dead, though, so rest in peace. I like, the villain just goes, like I said, that's how one of them goes. Oh yeah, the love interest, because I don't know if I really mentioned this, but in most of the Indiana Jones movies, we get, or almost all actually, we get a love interest. In 3 of these movies, the ones that I've talked about actually, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Kingdom of Crystal Skull, and Dial of Destiny, it's Martha, although she's not in the Dial of Destiny one that much. In this one, it's another lady who, here, give them credit, she's actually a villain. Yeah, his love interest is actually a villain, which is good, a good call, instead of just repeating the same formula like they did in the other 2 movies. They decided to make his love interest actually the villain and stuff. That was good. Oh yeah, there's this knight and stuff. He's good. All the characters are good. I like how Indiana Jones tries to get everything into a museum because he thinks it belongs in a museum, and they never get in a museum. Never. It's a shame because they had to let the relic go in this one. Oh yeah, there's an opening scene of him in the past trying to escape this guy, and he does. They go on a train thing because it belongs in a museum, like he says as a kid, and then he gives it to the sheriff, and the sheriff just gives it to them. So although he wasted his time, it shows his character and how dedicated he is to getting artifacts in a museum, which is pretty cool. Boba Fett from Star Wars, he's cool. Boba Fett really doesn't say much in the original trilogy. He was really quiet, and then he got eaten by the Sarlacc pit, and then he came back. So that's cool. Boba Fett is cool. Better than the Mandalorian, guys. I don't care. And Jango Fett, yeah, obviously. If you guys like the Mandalorian more than Boba Fett, that's fine. But Boba Fett is just the best bounty hunter in Star Wars. Sorry. Alright, number 1 is Temple of Doom, the second movie. First off, the bar scene was pretty good. The bar scene is really good. Them fighting and stuff, getting poisoned, and then he drinks it. Short Round, I think, the kid, he's good. He is really good. The bugs in all this and the whole series are nasty looking. Was there? I don't know if there was a snake in this movie. If you don't know, Indiana Jones hates snakes. And in The Last Crusade, you can kind of see why, because he just gets in many pits of snakes as a kid. Back to this movie. Sorry, I got a little off topic. I just thought about his fear. There's this one scene. Oh, yeah, the hat scene. Where he's running, his hat falls off. And while the door's coming down, like here, he yoinks it, and then it closes right after. That's a really good scene. It's also a funny scene because the girl has to put her hand in the full of bugs and stuff lever. Indiana Jones is like, there's like a little box, and he says, "Sir, you better hurry up or we are going to die." I love how he says that. We are going to die. It's just so funny. Harrison Ford killed that dude with that line. It's so good. Oh, this movie is insane too. The villain is like an evil group that takes the Native Americans or a tribe of their kids away in these stones. They literally grab somebody's heart out. You know, let's say somebody came up to me, had that much power to grab my heart out with his bare fist. What do you think would happen? I'd die instantly, or if not instantly, or a few, really freaking quick. Might as well be instant anyways. But no, that guy is still alive because it heals up, and then he's in this little cage thing, and then he gets dragged to, I don't know, Satan's lair. I have no idea where that guy goes. Do I want to? I don't know about that. Wouldn't I like to join him down there? Let's just say that. I don't want to go down there with him. Because he gets burnt first. Ugh, no. But they worship this, I don't know, demon? I don't even know what you call it. They even get to possess Indiana Jones. This is the movie where he drinks blood, by the way. He drinks blood. Voice correct. He drinks blood and then he becomes evil. And then Short Round burns him with the fire, though. So the fire kind of brings him back. Even the little king is a evil guy. But he's possessed. So they free these kids. Because the people there, they abuse these kids. It's messed up. May I just say the minecart ride? That's such a good scene. Man, if Disneyland or Disney World does not have or whatever company owns Indiana Jones, and if there is a theme park, if they do not have a ride like that, they are missing out. Now, do they need to actually have a gap in the roller coaster? Because there's a gap that they have to go through, jump over. No, but the minecart ride, that would be cool. Wouldn't it? I think that'd be cool. His girlfriend, I guess, is she's nice. She's a good character. I like how when the two sword guys fight in the Raiders of the Lost Ark, he did this. In this movie, he tries to do that again, but he realized, my gun fell out during the car fight because he let the girl take it and she drops it in the road while they're driving. Good job. So, and then when you do get to see him fight, he runs away because there's a whole lot more chasing after him. Oh yeah, there's this bridge scene, and he ties his leg, and they tie their arm, and then he cuts it, and the bridge falls over, and they're fighting on the bridge, and the villain gets eaten by alligators or crocodiles. I don't know. And and he saves the kids. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. There is the final ranking. Alright, can you guys read it? Yeah, my handwriting is not the best. I'm sorry about that. I am. So, yeah. Indiana Jones. The whole series is good. Temple of Doom is the best. It's just entertaining. The minecart ride and, short round. We are going to die. That's just a funny line. The hat scene, all that good stuff. If you guys have seen this movie, or any of these movies, maybe you could tell me one of your favorite scenes from this movie, or any of the movies in this series. And how would you rank these movies from worst to best? Yes, this is worst to best. So, would I recommend the series? Oh, absolutely. I think all of these movies are actually rewatchable, which is a good thing because you know what isn't rewatchable? The Hulu Hellraiser. No, there's no way. And Revelations? No. And, oh yeah, 95% of the Goosebumps Season 1 show? Nope. That's god-awful. Except 2 episodes are rewatchable. Thankfully, I could say this series, all of them, even the worst one, I could probably rewatch with no big issue. Maybe there'd be an issue, but not a big one like those I just mentioned. So that's all I have for today. Yeah, Indiana Jones. It's a good series. Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, I think, they really, really nailed it in the park. This one, they did. Steven Spielberg is really good, and so is George Lucas. I mean, without him, Indiana Jones is like non-existent. Without them two, and Harrison Ford, who could forget his really good acting. So that's all I have for today. Maybe hit that like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody. Peace out.